Scammers are unfortunately everywhere in Roblox Adopt Me. So today in this video, I'm going to go over the 7 worst scams in Roblox Adopt Me. Welcome back to Roblox Exhaust. Let's get into the video. Number 7, Starter Egg Scam. In this scam, the scammer would keep their starter egg throughout the game, pretending to be a new player. The victim would give the scammer good items, believing the fact that the scammer is new to the game. This is similar to the I'm new scam, except this strategy is generally more convincing. Number 6, it's from my ex-family member who wants it scam. In this scam, the scammer will seek a player with a highly valued pet and attempt to guilt trip the victim with phrases such as, "May I please have that X for my family member or friend? They have blank or other disease, and their dream pet is a blank and X." The scammer will continue about that family member that may or may not be real. The victim would then feel sympathy for the scammer and hands over the pet. The scammer then shows fake gratitude or leaves the game outright. A way to recognize this scam is to ask for their family member's or friend's account so the player can give it to him directly. Be careful, as the scammer could use their sibling as bait or use an alt account instead of their siblings. Number 5, YouTuber backup scam. In this scam, the scammer would pretend to be a famous YouTuber's backup or the YouTuber themselves. They usually either have friends with them or react and prove their claims. The victims would catch on and believe they're actually famous. People who'd fall for this would gift them free items under a false belief. Always remember, YouTubers wouldn't announce that they're doing a challenge in the chat. Most YouTubers, as seen, don't want to be noticed by their fans or tend to ignore them unless they're doing a meet and greet. Number 4, selling an X for X bucks. In this scam, the scammer would try to announce that they would be selling their items for bucks. For example, they would say they'd be selling a unicorn for bucks.png 100 or a crazier amount like bucks.png 1000. They might also set up a supposed contest where whoever plays the most receives the desired item. The scammer would always insist the victim pay them first and that they would give the item afterwards. However, the scammer would then leave the game without giving the item promised. Do not buy items from people using bucks. Since cash registers have been disabled, people currently use ice cream vans, hot dog stands, and lemonade stands for the scam. Number 3, fail trade scam. When a player puts an item in the trade menu and separately gives the item to other players before the trade is accepted, the game would afterwards say the trade is unexpectedly failed. In this scam, the scammer asking to fail the trade urges the victim to put a valued item in the trade menu. Once the victim puts the item in, they are instructed to add an item they can give away, such as food. The victim would then give the scammer the trading with the extra food item, and right as they're accepting, the scammer would give them the sandwich back, causing the trade to be successful. The victim would then lose their valued item. On another occasion, the scammer would give the victim a duplicate of the food instead of the one being traded. The victim would believe the duplicate was the food item in the trade menu and accept, causing the trade to be successful. Number 2, duo scam. This type of trick could be applied in most scams. In this scam, the scammer would have an accomplice, which could be a friend or an alternate account. The scammer would attempt a random scam, such as failed trading or selling pets for bucks. Their accomplice would stand close to them and claim they successfully failed traded or bought a pet from the scammer and supports the scammer's plan to gain the trust of the victim. There's a way to tell whether or not this is a scam. If the accomplice, the player who successfully failed traded or bought a pet from the scammer, or is the scammer's friends list, it's a hoax. Do not fall for this scam, even if the accomplice is not on the scammer's friends list. The scammer could temporarily unfriend them to make people think they are not friends. If the party host asks for the pet or item back, it would be more likely to be a staged scam. Number 1, give me your X item and I will give you my X item after you give me yours. In this kind of scam, the scammer will give the victim some reason that they cannot use the trading system, such as their trading menu is broken. The scammer would then tell the victim to give them something first and they would give them their item after backwards. In most of the situations, the scammer's item is better than the victim just to make the scam more tempting. If the victim falls for the scam and gives them their items, the scammer would then either leave the game or ignore the victim. FYI, the trading menu always works. If a player claims it doesn't, they have probably turned off their trades off on purpose. If the player has a laggy device, it might take a little while for it to spawn in fully, but it will always definitely work. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.